Hey guys, welcome back. And let's see what do we have for today. All right, let's start with the H1. Sorry, I need to keep track of all of this. All right, so I'll take all of this shit off. I mean, we'll obviously wait for the market to open here first. Uh, but I'm just taking all of this off because I think we ran most of it. So we've got this high here. I mean, this high now and that high, and that's pretty equal to me. So I'm going to mark that as equal highs because it's relatively equal, right? I do think, I've got a suspicion we might want to come a little bit down here. Hey there. So, I mean, we'll have to see how the market opens, but I've got some suspicion that we might want to come lower today. But that's just me. So let's see on a 15 minute. On a 15 minute. So price is very extended, but that doesn't mean it has to. I mean, this is also divergence to me. We break structure here, so maybe we go back up into this gap here and then look for shorts maybe, because I mean, if you look at this gap here looks like a good catalyst even down to there to sell lower. But we'll have to sit and wait and see. So that 50% of that fair value gap looks like something that wants to send us down. But let's see. Let's keep an eye on that. All right, so then we go to a 1 minute here. Right, so obviously we've got this gap up here, pretty flat on the VWAP. So I would like to see how we open this. Well, this first 15 minutes. That's going to be key to see how we do this. This is a 1 minute, right? Yes. I do think something I did not do. I think I'll do it from tomorrow. We'll change all of this to the new contract. I mean, I'm still on the old one, yeah. But then maybe it's worth doing it now. I wonder. All right, we'll see. And 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that little gap there lines up with the 50%. So, boom. That one up there. There's highs right there as well. And let's see. Right. Okay, so now look like we just want to go Nice big gap there. So we could fill 50% or even all of it and then come down. But let's see, maybe this thing just drop. Maybe we get the opportunity up here. Yep, there's equal lows. Oh gosh. It would be nice if we leave this here and we go up there first and then. ES is back at the 8 AM high up there already. Gosh. Let's see. Oh, I see. What in the world, guys? NASDAQ is doing the opposite of what ES is doing. It's insane. Oh my word. Gotta love this market. So ES is jumping or is bouncing off the 15-minute moving average, and NASDAQ actually closed below it. Well, it's operating below it. But anyways, that's interesting. It's amazing. Two opposite moves, completely opposite. Not even remotely close. Then you know, ugh, something's not aligned yet again. Okay, so we're running those equal lows down there now. Do you guys think we're gonna follow ES now? Even if we just go up to those equal highs would be nice. Come on, push. Let's take us there. Take us to those equal highs. Equal highs. Equal highs. Come on, get to those equal highs for us. Push. Let's see. Maybe we bounce lower again. It's amazing how strong that VWAP is. Refuse to go past that. Just a nice pump up there. All I want to see is us holding this range. You know, create this range, go up there, and while we do that, this VWAP will flatten, this one will move up, and then come back down and close. That would be an entry to target this low. That is if we don't see price just bump down now. But anyways, price got his own ways. I mean, especially if you look at NASDAQ and S&P. One's running for the moon, the other one is deciding whether I should do something. Come on, let's see if we can get up there to those equal highs. That's all we want. That's the only thing we want. It's amazing how that VWAP is saying you're not getting past here. All right. Okay. Okay, so we took the equal highs. Push it, push it, push it. You can do it. Push, 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 push. Push some more, push some more. You can do it. Give us some momentum to the upside. All right, so we got about 2 more candles. Oh, gosh. Pump, 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 pump. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so what's happening now is looking like it's playing in my favor. So, I mean, I'm still saying, wait, let me have a look at something else first. I mean, we're in a bigger fair value gap up here. So if we don't break through all of this, then obviously I think we might want to come down to this low again. And what I need to see, is there anything else? Sorry, I just want to. Okay, well, let's see. Hang on. All right, so yes, ER R3 me. Okay, so what you got to do, maybe in that section on the Discord, you can, obviously paste your entry there, what you were looking at, with maybe some comments or stuff. I can look at it and maybe guide you on that. And then you can actually learn from that exact what you were seeing. Um, all right, so sorry guys. um, I still think on the hourly we might run up to these equal highs in this bigger fair value gap with that little fair value gap and get a turnaround. What I'm looking for, like I said, this is the high of the opening range. This is the low. If price starts moving up there now, that means this VWAP will stay like that. The blue VWAP might creep up here. It won't cross. And then if price comes down back into the range and close over this, I will take a short there. I'll put my stop there. And you can target this low here. That's probably going to give you a 1-to-1. Maybe we get a better entry. But that's what I'm going to look at. That's one setup. And if I look at the H1, it is very extended from the last couple of days. And I see divergence on my end. And let's see. Let's see. Look, this thing can run. If this thing breaks through all of this and close up here, then obviously I'm not interested because That's just going to drag everything bullish. Mhm. And the other thing that we got to keep an eye out, this is like, run liquidity 1, 2, 3. We can get another push in there, and that's nice. 1, 2, 3 pushes. This is all liquidity forming down here. So this is like a rising channel type of thing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so that's what I'm watching right now. All right, so I will buy another eval on Friday. So next week, Monday. So obviously you guys can buy as many evals as you want, but a little bit of advice I would give on anybody buy evals. Make sure that you got your strategy, your rules ironed out. And even if you play with a paper trade account, get that consistency, because you can set the same rules on that account. And the market's not going to disappear and you're not going to lose out. Once you find that consistency and you're happy with what you're looking for, then get an eval and stick to the rules. And the mindset should not be, I can buy another eval if this one doesn't work. The mindset should be, this is the eval that I'm going to buy and I'm going to take payouts from. And keep it as long as I can. And try to take payouts of the value of the eval. If it's a 50K eval, you want to take 50K out in the next 12 months. I think, and I'm not saying this is the case here, I'm just saying I've learned from a bunch of people who's doing evals, and it's not directed to anybody on this live stream. I'm talking personally. Most people look at it, it's like it's cheap, I'll get it. If I fail, so be it, I'll buy a new one. That's the wrong mindset. And you're already telling your mind, listen, I'm happy to fail and buy a new one. But if you take it serious, you can say, listen, guys, or guy, you're talking to yourself, this is what I'm doing, and I'm not setting up for failure. Okay, so this is what the move I was looking for now. So now I want to see what happens up here. I mean, we barely ran as equal highs. So I'm not saying this is the... I still think this is equal highs because we didn't really dab into it. It's pretty, I mean, probably half a tick. Okay, what about the emotions? Great question. Let me tell you one thing. If you've got a strategy with clear rules and you can stick to it, and and I'll give you an example now. I spoke about this, I think, a week or two ago. Then, and you trust that strategy, you know that you're going to be right, say 60% of the time. That means if you're going to take 100 of these trades, 40 of those are going to be losers, and you've got to deal with it. You don't have to cry about it or feel sad about it. It's part of the game. Otherwise, you need a strategy that's 100%, and there's no strategy like that exists. So, and you gotta manage your risk properly. If they say, so I've got a 10K FTMO account that I'm trading right now. So my maximum daily loss is $300. I'm trying to limit myself to $100. If I lose $100, I'm out. Then I don't take a trade today. I'll wait for tomorrow. Regardless of how good these setups look, I mean, like this right now. If this do exactly as I want, I'm going to take the trade in front of you guys. And if it stops me out, okay, that's the loser. That's part of that 60-70% strike rate, right? And you must try to think about it this way. If you got a prop account or eval and your limit is, I don't know what your limit is to lose per day. Say it's $1,000. I don't know what it counts. I'm just using a number. Or let's use mine, $300. I'm prepared to lose $100 today. If I don't lose it, great. Then I've got more ammo to go going forward. It's like going to the mall. No one goes to a mall or go to the shops thinking, gosh, if I have to spend something today, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna stress about it. Then you shouldn't go to the mall. Simple. But you know you're gonna go to the mall. Some malls charge you for parking, so you know there's a fee for that, and you know you're most probably gonna grab lunch, so it's gonna cost you another, I don't know, $200, or I don't know what currency you're talking, but you gotta think about it that way. I'm going to the mall. I know I normally roughly spend, I don't know, say $100. That's what I spend when I go to the shops. This is the same thing. I'm coming to, and if I didn't spend that money, then great. But if I spend it, it's fine, because it's not the end of the world. I knew I went there that I was going to do something. I know I'm coming to trading today. I'm going to do something. I'm going to take a trade. I'm going to try to obviously make money. But if it goes against me, so what? I'm not happy to lose, but it's part of the game. It's just part of the game. You got to deal with that. And if you stress about a trade, one, you're oversizing them. If I'm getting my heart rate up because I could lose $100, then bring it down to $20. Then you might say, Jesus, it will take forever. Well, let me tell you one thing. Going through that emotion now where you stress your heart off, you're also not going to qualify. So you're wasting your own time. Now at least you can learn, but the only way you're going to manage your emotion and feel confident about something is if you master that one setup that you're looking for. If you're still hopping around setups and maybe this, maybe that, then I can tell you just go paper trade till you find what you're looking for. And once you're confident, because I know for a fact, this setup, okay, so now we're touching there. We should see another bump higher in here. If I see a shift away, breaking structure, this is going to be, if there's a fair value gap here, this is going to be my entry to go short and target the opposite. If I then get stopped, you know, it's really not that bad. This big blue block here is the 15-minute fair value gap. How's it, man? Yep, we're in that for a 15-minute fair value gap right now. So the thing that I'm observing now, I'm not just blindly taking shorts here. You're gonna see when I'm taking my short here. If this candle bursts through, close above there, and start going up here, all right, so then we maybe not going down. Maybe we keep going higher. But I know for a fact this is liquidity. And we're in a fair value gap. We're at equal highs. There's a very good chance that we might turn around to run this liquidity. Where can it run to? I say the bottom of this range. This can go up, down, run this low, and back in consolidation. FOMC tomorrow. Remember, FOMC week is tricky. Sometimes it's good, but other times it's just tricky. So just be mindful of all of that. So I'm going to say that again. If you can sit in front of me and say, Neil, this is my strategy. And the other thing is, guys, if you take your strategy 100% step by step, you took it, and you still got stopped out, that's part of the game. You haven't done anything wrong. But if you're hitting loss after loss after loss, then you gotta, I mean, I don't know how much risk per trade. You got to limit, you got to put those rules with you. Say, listen, if I hit one losing trade, so I can take two trades a day. If both of them are losses, I lose 1% because I risk 0.5%, 0.5%. But if one loses and one wins, then I should be up. So now this is not perfect, but we are getting that rejection there. See? But I'm still not just taking a short here. I'm looking for a fair value gap now. And this black candle is probably going to give it to me. But it hasn't yet. Mm-hmm. You got to find your thing that you can see in live. And the thing is, if you map out exactly what the market should do for you to be in favor of it, and it does it, you got to take that trade. If you get stopped, that's fine. If you don't get stopped, good. All right, so let's see if this is actually going to fill this whole gap. I'm watching this anchored VWAP now. Remember what I said? This price action up here is just going to bring it further up. It's still below the overnight VWAP. If we now go and close below there, I will take a short here. I'll put my stop there. And I'll target this low here. Maybe that's not a favorable risk reward type of thing. That's fine. This is not a 20R trade. This is like a 1-to-1, maybe 2R trade. All right, so we have broken structure here. We run that liquidity. We shift it away. There's no fair value gap. We're testing up here. So now I want to see if we're going to get that entry. All right. Hey, Steve. How's it, man? I mean, if there's anybody on this, I mean, I just gave a mouthful now how I deal with, emotions and all of that. If any other experienced trader here got something different, how you guys overcome that fear of emotion, then feel free to share it here, because I think some people will benefit from it. Okay. Don't know why this takes forever to load here. Okay, so let me just take this. Sorry, I just want to put this on the center side. All right, so I mean, take profits down there. I mean, stop loss is going to be white, but let's see. All right, so if price decide to go up there again, I mean, I'm telling you guys now, that's fine. I mean, but everything sets up the way I want it, so I have to take this trade. and target this low. And there's liquidity here. And we've got a little gap here as well, so hopefully this gap will hold price down for us. Okay, so we're bouncing at the 50% here. So let's see if we can keep price down here. There's some little equal highs right there. But we need to get through this low now. Let's see if we can get a nice momentum push down here. A little bit of a consolidation going here. Okay, running those highs there. So let's see if we can pull back down. Okay, so we see consolidation. That seems like manipulation. Then we want to see the next candle actually expand lower. Okay, I'd like to see that as a black candle down here. Like to get through this low here. Okay, so just so you guys know, I took a short on the prop account. I took 2 entries, 2 shorts, because we broke down, we broke up and broke down again. So I'm down 2 positions. So if this runs all the way back up there, stop me out, I'll be down 2%. 3% is my daily max. I'm happy to risk that 2%. I mean, I'm no rush that I need to qualify or pass the account today. But if we go down here, then I mean that adds up. Yeah, I'll be ready with the September contract maybe at the PM session today. Okay, so if we close like that, that's not ideal, but let's see. Oh, we got this bloody consolidations again. I hate these consolidations. Don't like the fact that we close above that fair value gap, but let's see if that was just part of the manipulation. I mean, we can get irritated with price if it's not doing exactly what you want. Price will never be straightforward. So, but I mean, what price is doing now is not favorable to my position. Don't like it. But I'm going to sit with this and see. Maybe we just, I don't know. I would have think that price, because we shifted down here, we want to go in there. I mean, we could look at this and say, all right, you had 50% come down now. But I mean, if I close my trade now and this thing runs down, I mean, what was the point? I'm just going to change this to orange. just because it's been doing a bunch of stuff. It's fair value gap, then it inversed, and let's see if it's doing the same now. Yeah, I don't like those wicks, but let's see. I've seen this setup before. You take it, and then it comes all the way up here, and then it turns around and then drops. So I'm in with 2% of my capital, which is not going to be a happy camper if I get stopped on this one. But I mean, I'm not losing the account. That's for sure. So that just means it put me a little bit back. Maybe I was too aggressive, but gosh, that's one of those things. I mean, we don't have any gaps down here. That's why I really want to see price actually go to at least this low here. Mm-hmm. And remember, guys, trading is a very psychological game. It's going to try to make you believe something else. And that's why you got to have a strategy with rules. And I mean, this is the third time, so I should be taking a third trade here, but I'm not going to do that. But yeah, you got to stick to the rules, because if you back test and forward test, you got to go through the emotion believing that it will work. And if it doesn't, well, it's one of those things. And let's see. Let's just be patient, guys. Just be patient. And if you don't really trust or feel happy with it, I mean, now's a good time just to scratch the trade, take a little bit off the table or break even, and move on. I still believe we're going to get down to this opening range lows. So we just need to get through this 50% of this range, this section here. We just need to close there, and then we'll see momentum take us lower. Currently, this 50% of this opening range is holding price as well. Like I said, we just need to get through it. And the other thing that I'm keeping an eye on, so we make higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, lower high, lower lows, lower lows. Now I need to get lower low, and then we'll hopefully get down there. So my trade right here is running at break even, both of them. But let's see, I'm still willing to hold it. Market is pretty flat right now, so Right, so I did close one of my trades. And I'll tell you guys in a minute why. So I still think we're going to go there, so I might hold this one. If this is the range, because we ran this low already, nice aggressive. Just in case we pop back up and start consolidating, yeah. But, I mean, we can reduce our risk on this trade. And the reason I took one off is because I took a partial on that, because I did over, 2%. So it's a bit over leveraged, so that's fine. But I'll hold this one for this low. One of my other trades I'm holding. All right, so we are printing a new fair value gap here. Oh gosh. So I'm happy or hope that this one is holding price down for us. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry guys, I haven't looked at the chats for a while. Okay, so just bear with me if I so I get so focused on the trade when I take a trade on, try to analyze the move. So what we're doing is lower lows, lower highs. So, this could go all the way back up here again and then only come down. Hopefully we get that push down now. Okay, there we go, boys and girls. Right through the opening range low, and as you have it, now we're pumping down. All right, so I took the two trades off. I now made money. I always like to go to my FTM account and see what it looks like. I don't know. I just always do it. Thanks, guys. So what I was demonstrating there, and I'm talking to all of you, but especially to ERIV3ME. So I've laid out exactly when we started this whole thing. I said, guys, I want to see a range. I want to see us run up there. I want to see a shift away. We did break structure, nice shift. There was no fair value gap here, but then we closed below and we said the VWAP needs to come up. Everything went according to what I explained. And what I said, we got to take a trade here. Hey, we got to take another trade. And then he gave me a third trade. So I could have taken a 3% on this whole trade. And then I would have been up just over 3% now on the account. And that's the rules. That's the trade. I'm done. I'm not coming to see, hey guys, maybe let's take the bounce here, blah, 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 all of that. I don't do that. That's the discipline, and that's where the emotion you become fearless of emotion because you know what you're looking for. It's there and it should work. And if it doesn't work, it's part of the risk, the strike rate, the success rate. So, and even if I lost this trade, guys, I would have said exactly the same thing. So I wouldn't, be quiet about it. And also because I've got money in the bank now, I'm not risking that money. It's good to walk away. So it's all about reading the market. I know we said, or some said, guys, I don't know about shorting this market. Yes, but if you go look at I'll take you guys through the whole process now. I'm going to jump around now. So I'm going to start with the H1, the hour. I don't know, Steve. I can tell you one thing. So I've got ETFs as well, right, that I trade for my kids. And I took, at the highs, when we start selling off, I close all their ETFs, and I'm waiting for the market to do its drop. And when it turns again, I'll buy those ETFs back to make more money. As I did that, Trump decides to conclude a deal on the weekend, and suddenly we see higher prices. So then I was like, what the hell? So, but anyways, it's one of those things. What I want to show you guys on this H1. Let me get to the H1. Okay, I'm going to show you guys indicators now. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. So, first things first. We made a high, we made a lower high at a very extreme level. And I need to change these levels. I don't know why this is. Oh, it's right. So there's a nice view. Nice divergence. That's great divergence. All right, that's point number one. Point number two, we haven't turned around yet. This might turn us around. Okay, then the other thing that I was looking at was this 50 simple moving average. We might go there, and that lines up with these equal lows down here. So we might see a deeper run down. But if I bring on my 8 moving average and just make it a little bit bigger here. So this candle here, after the divergence, closed below the 8 moving average. That to me is an entry. That's a short, that's a stop, and then you target your 2 or 2R. So I would probably have targeted. That's a long-term trade. What could happen now? So I've got a double break. So we broke it once, we shift away. Next candle can come up and close. Well, let me draw this again for you guys. So this could go like this. We close above it and then create another one closing below. That's another trade. Stop there and target lower down. That's something I'm watching. I mean, it's happening on a 1 hour now, and I watched it on the 1 minute and 5 minutes as well. So that's what I'm looking at. So people saying, I mean, indicators are there to confuse you. Let me tell you one thing. I'm using my indicators to guide me as my instruments. The minute I know, guys, we've been pushing up, up, up. When are we going to come down? We've got, we've got caps and everything down here. So are we in a place? I mean, we've got equal highs right here. And then I just switch on some stuff and see what does it tell me. Now, what I'm looking at, that break close below that, that's something I've tested. I know if that's a turnaround type of thing. I'm not saying this is turning around to go down all the way down here, but it might come down to this 50 simple moving average, and equal highs is right there as well. So, and we could bounce here and run up the page. That's also fine. But because I'm trading off a 1 minute, I was looking for something very specific with this in mind. So, and it played out today. And that's the main thing. And what I'm looking at, guys, these are the things that works for me. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, so, I mean, Steve, I actually thought about it last night. I was like, okay, now we get all this push up. Is this just making us all clueless for a bigger dump or what? Because I really thought we're going to drop much further than what we actually did here. So that's fine. Nice. All right, and as we all have it, there's the equal lows. The 50 is about here, so maybe we come all the way down there. It looks like there's some nice momentum to the downside. I would not go and jump in short here, guys. That's not my nature. If I wanted to go short this fair value gap here, that would have been a place stop above there. If we then close below this, my stop goes to that high and start trailing it down. I mean, if there's one thing I should have traded, I mean, but this is experience, guys. I've never been in a trading wartime, blah, 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 with Trump and all of that. I've never experienced it in my life. So this is all new territory for me. I should have, and the more I looked at it on the gold, not the gold, yeah, maybe gold as well, but oil as a whole, I think that that probably was a good market to trade through all of this. What I'm going to do, I did say I'm going to do it. I'm just going to bounce the gold quickly here. Bum, 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 bum. This is gold. I mean, just looking at what gold is doing right now, this is an hourly chart, maybe 4 hours. See, I'm new to this. I don't know how gold works. I mean, we took some liquidity up here. We broke structure here. I don't know. We just ran this liquidity up here. And if you really think about it, this whole, I mean, we gapped up here. I don't want to say we bearish, but I think we need to get through this area here if we want to go higher. I mean, this is already telling us bullish, but the problem is with this thing is there's another gap. We broke this gap, and then I would say, all right, so now what? We're between two gaps. So are we going to break up higher, or are we just filling this gap down here? So you're stuck between gaps here. So I don't have a clean read here to say, hey guys, gold looks like the next best thing. And this is on a 4 hours, so I don't even know if the daily is more clear with this. I mean, big dump pullback, big dump pullback into that gap, dump, dump, big dump running this. So this could be actually a deeper pullback up into this up here. Well, this is also liquidity forming, this high, that high, that high. So this could be something that just pulls back or actually turn around. But let's see. I mean, okay, let's see what's happening with this thing now. Hey, and now we're getting... Hey, I should have left my 2% on here. I would have been up like 4% already. Let's see. Let's use an average. Yeah, past 4. So, but I mean, the strategy was just target that low. Let's jump to 15-minute quickly so we can see. Nice big push down there. Now this looks like I don't know if this just gonna run straight for those equal lows, but I do think if it stops here and bounce, that's the fair value gap you want to look for shorts if you then want to go lower to this equal lows. And I'll just show you guys this. So that high to this range low, this fair value gap lines up with 50%. So we already touched it into those equal highs. Perfect. We took a trade from that area and we run it down here. So if I had to look for a second entry, that would probably be it. 50% is in this bigger fair value gap here. So it all depends on this candle if we're going to create a swing low to go up here, or we actually just going to dump. And if we do get back to this 50% here, you can engage on a short to put your stop above this area here, and then obviously target these equal lows. That all depends on where price is going right now. All right, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, and I think if we bullish, and this is all just coming down to fill that big gap on Monday from yesterday or Sunday, I mean, then it's going to give us some good opportunity again to take buys. Right, so you guys say you are short on gold. Yep. And I'll show you guys a quick one. Pretty similar on gold. Where's my gold? Just want to show you guys. All right, so this is a nice divergence here. Then we bring out the 8. Nice close there. Just to show you guys. There's the divergence. And that candle there, close below the 8. There's your short. There's your stop. And then you'll probably target these lows. That's a nice, good risk reward trade. And this momentum is breaking down as well. So from a short perspective, that's not a bad trade. But obviously I don't take anything yet, so just so you guys know. I'm a NASDAQ fan. Maybe I should look at something else. All right. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking this off and this off because my trade already played out, and now it's just keeping an eye on it. Knowing that we got a lower target right here at a 3200. I mean, on the June contract, I'll be ready with the September tonight or later today. All right, let's see. So I've got gold charts on here that we can go through going forward. NASDAQ obviously is going to be the priority because that's what I trade. Gold, I might start looking at gold if it's good setups. And then I've got Bitcoin as well. So I don't know if you guys are, there was a request yesterday for us to look at Bitcoin. I mean, we can have a look at it. We'll have a look now. I'm looking at something interesting here quickly, just to show you guys. Oops, nope, not that one. So looks like a nice pullback. Taking from that high to that low. It's in this gap here. This is a nice area that sets up a little bit higher. Need to fill that tall family gap there. And then this obviously shows us if we pin up there and pull down, this is most probably just going to be a pullback. This is indicating pullback. Momentum is still down on the blue and red, and gray is just indicating how this pullback is developing here. But we can't just trade it like this. We gotta see it. Okay, so now it's there, so let's see. I'm waiting for something specific here. I need a black candle closing below this low down. Then I'll look for a short here. Yeah, I've got that 40. I can't remember the 40s for Bitcoin to look for bias down there. All right, so let's see how this black candle close. I need a nice black candle close below that previous candle's low. Right, so maybe this is going deeper up. This is a nice 10 o'clock candle. We started off going consolidation, manipulation, expansion, and now pullback. I'm not an expert on gold or Bitcoin, guys, as well. I will talk through what I see. I'm going to leave this for now. Let's jump to Bitcoin. All right, you guys got me excited now. All right, so where is my Bitcoin chart? Here we go. Let's go to a daily. All right, as you guys can see, I did some analysis of something before, I said my target is this 49, 48, and this is what I've done before. I said, there's the push down, pull back, in that area to short. We dropped there. We consolidated here. This was the area to come back into. It did actually get up in there. And then it sold off. And then I said, if we sell from here, we're going down to at least this 49 area. And I mean, then I would start look for, I don't know, because the reason I say that, this is 1 push, 2 push, 3 push, and then it could be a bit sideways. So that was just, yeah, this was someone else. So I'm not an expert on this. So just be careful. All right, there is it from that perspective. Yeah, and I think if you guys watched the S&P and NASDAQ today, S&P went straight up, NASDAQ went down. Yes, it was completely the opposite. So this was obviously a IFG. I mean, I can actually take this one off because we haven't run liquidity yet. Okay, so remember the range on that is at 15 minute. Yeah, it's the 15 minute. Hold on. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. All right, so this is the 15-minute range. It is from up here. So it could get up here to test or it could straight go into the, opening range again and just hang around for a bit. Or this is the range that we want to sell off. I'm actually going to take this short. Oh gosh, this is so slow. I'll take this low here. I'm going to take that high as the... gosh, what the hell is going on here? Okay, let's try it now. Ding, 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 ding. I'll show you guys quickly why I took this trade. Oh gosh, not this one. This one's showing me this was a pullback. It could still bounce up here, but I entered there because we actually closed below the 8. Like to see it run that low. If we want to bounce higher, we wanted to try to get to that low for some sort of divergence or something. And that's basically what I'm just looking at. And we did close below. We inverse this little gap here. We inverse up, we inverse down again. So let's see if we want to go lower here. I have not taken a live trade on this. This is just to demonstrate. All right, macro is in 20 seconds. Then we'll see what happens. Maybe we get a push through that low or a complete pullback. Huh. And this could also be the sign of some sort of a turnaround. Nothing major because we made lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high. Now it looks like we're failing to make lower lows. But also my levels goes 1, pullback 2. The second leg is always longer than the first one. And then 3. Then once you hit level 3, it goes more like a sideways move. It could be, running on both sides before it resets to go lower or continue or turn around to go higher. So that's the other way I read price. See if we're holding price here. Ding ding. Let's see if we can get this TP hit before I end the stream for our AM session. If we close above that fair value gap, I think it's good to just maybe collapse the trade. Come on, let's see if we can get it. Okay. Right on top of this, support or demand. Not sure where that is. Sorry. I mean, that I deem that as resistance. That is liquidity. Ding, 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 ding. Reducing my risk a little bit, yeah. Just keeping my finger on the trigger, yeah. No pullbacks. Ding, 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 ding. Do, 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 do. Come on, push it. You can do it. 3 more minutes. All right, stretch it. Not going to get too greedy, but leaving a runner through the low should it yield. Yeah, I'm luckily out of my trades. I just want to see this one play out. Yes, man. Go for that low. I know you want to. Momentum is down. It is there. Just take it. Just do it. All right. Let's see. Ding, ding, ding. Another trade. 2 for 2 for today. Right, so that was great. So equal lows is right here. It's 3,200 levels. So we might just run all the way. I'm not going to sit around and watch that. Yeah, so today was good. It is difficult, I must tell you guys. It is difficult trading a paper trade account in front of you guys and the prop account on a different screen, because I'm like, which one do I press first? But anyways, it's one of those things, guys. I will see you guys in the PM session later today. It's been a good trading day, I think, especially when we, call it up front, break it down what we want to see. We did see it. We did take the trades, and it actually delivered. But yeah, thanks for sitting with me. I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys a bit later. Take care, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.